Since the invention of photography, human beings have been searching for tangible evidence of paranormal events. Evidence that has remained in the shadows, away from scientific validations. This frantic search for the unknown has been converted into cinema in a fascinating way. The need to bring a feeling of realism and closeness into horror movies gave birth to found footage. Found footage films give us a first-hand view of the horrific experiences of the protagonists. These movies put us in the middle of the action, in the middle of the nightmare. We have been blessed with the amazing quantity of great found footage movies that we have received throughout the years. However, there are 7 films, 7 gems, 7 masterpieces that are simply the best. These films will scare and disturb you. I hope you enjoy. Grab your cookies and enjoy the nightmare. 7. Lake Mungo. There's a multitude of good films that deserve this place on the list. The Taking of Deborah Logan, The Last Exorcism, Noroi, Paranormal Activity, The Den. In the end, I decided to pick the scariest one. Lake Mungo plagues us with creepy, sinister images that crave our attention. If you are willing to share yours, then you will be rewarded with one of the most grueling and morbid experiences in the horror genre. 6. The Blair Witch Project. The Blair Witch Project is the most influential movie on this list. The film that reinvented the genre and the one that shocked the world. After so many years, only a few films of the multitude that have tried have reached its level of tension, mystery, realism, and horror. This movie created a fantastic and enigmatic mythology that captivates our minds. This kind of experience will never be recreated again. 5. Wreck. Wreck is considered to be, by a great amount of fans, the best found footage horror movie ever. It tops numerous lists and it is the #1 in the heart of millions. Wreck mixed 2 of the most popular horror subgenres, zombies and found footage. The concept was masterfully brought to screen, bringing us great amounts of tension, horror, and even action. 4. The Poughkeepsie Tapes. If this list was about the most perturbed and morbid found footage films ever, then this movie would get the wicked and bloody crown hands down. The antagonist of this movie is an unknown, perverted and cunning serial killer who would make Hannibal Lecter seem like the Good Samaritan in comparison. His level of perversion and disdain for human life is unrivaled. The horror that his victims experience is something worthy of the first circle of hell. You will not sleep the same after watching this horrible film. 3. Grave Encounters. Grave Encounters is not the scariest movie on this list. It is not the most technical, nor the most carefully crafted. What Grave Encounters brings to the table is a great, fascinating, original, creepy and entertaining horror experience. Grave Encounters is one of those uncommon films that started a trend, and just like the Blair Witch Project, many have tried to imitate it, and very few have succeeded. Grave Encounters has become a cult movie, with thousands of followers around the planet. 2. VHS. VHS is different to all the other movies on this list. VHS is an anthology film, and we will find 5 creepy and morbid stories inside. The greatest virtue of this film is that every single segment is enjoyable and memorable. In a single word, it is a masterpiece. You can find everything in here that you need in order to sate your hunger for horror. Gore, tension, suspense and humor. A film that every horror fanatic has to watch. We are about to reach the first place, the most coveted position of all. Prepare to be surprised. #1. Paranormal Activity 3. Welcome to the top. Welcome to the best found footage movie ever. Paranormal Activity was the movie that reinvented the genre. The film was a blockbuster thanks to its great quality and its dreadful sense of realism. A year later, something incredible happened. A sequel was released, which was even better than the original in every aspect. This is highly unusual, not only in horror, but in any other genre. Now, what happened with the long-awaited third part? Did it portray the same masterful feeling of dreadfulness as the last two films did? Was it good? Well, Paranormal Activity surpassed them. It broke the ceiling with fury and brought us a magnificent film that will be hard to top. Watching this movie in cinemas was an incredible experience. Seeing the people around you getting nervous and unsettled, paying full attention to the screen, waiting for an object to move, for a terrible thing to happen, only to be scared seconds later, was priceless. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please subscribe and share it with your friends. Have a horrific night and remember, nightmares are best enjoyed with cookies.